All right, real quick, real quick, real quick. Let some people join in on the stream. Let some people join in on the stream. I'm gonna be real brief. I'm gonna be real brief, real brief. Let's see here. Real brief. Okay, so I'm back. I don't know how loud this mic is or if anyone can hear me, but I'm just giving a real quick message. So I was saying since we were having some difficulty here um, with either YouTube or something like that, I'm in another area of YouTube going live with this, but we'll pick back up because I think it was I don't know if it was a sister or a brother, but they said they couldn't hear me when I was saying I was going to close out the stream. So we'll pick back up in the next portion of the series, part two, and we'll pick it back up from First Timothy chapter 5. Then we'll go into the definition of head of household or guide of the house or keeper of the home or manager of the home for the woman, and then we'll get into some other resources and things of that nature, clarifying that Yahweh is head of household, and then we'll talk about Paul um, giving information of how to navigate through the land where there's certain um, social, economic, political laws laid down, and he was using a vernacular that the people could understand. He was saying that ultimately the household codes um, that were for relatives and people who were Gentile converts coming into the Most High Yahweh's covenant. He was actually giving them uh, their language so that he can render to them a concept that Yahweh is the estate owner, right? So that's all I wanted to say. I didn't want to say much, but I apologize. I apologize once again. I want to say I love y'all with the love of the Most High. Continue to have a good, blessed, restful Shabbat. I hope something that was brought out and said so far is enlightening, intriguing, builds you up in confidence, liberates you. Hopefully, it finds you in good spirits and joy. Hopefully, it's something that, of course, provokes you to go back and seek study on your own, pray, take that to the Most High, and ask for the Holy Spirit to lead and guide you to come into a sound conclusion, right? This is not about man over woman. This is not about woman over man. This is about restoring proper balance, about actually getting back to the proper foundation of Hebraic thought that the Most High wants us to be involved in, and get up out of this assimilated culture we've been drifting into so much, which is the Greco-Roman culture that we borrowed, and we don't even know we borrowed it. We think it's Hebraic, and it's not. So let's see. Tired of being seen. Well, hey, you're not just a cook and you're not just the womb. You're so much more than that, and we're gonna give you that over the next couple to a few weeks. It might even take me a whole month or two to get this information out. Who knows? But B Banks. Oh, how you doing? Shalom, shalom. Yeah, we are much more, and we're gonna see that. So just pray for the brothers, pray for the sisters. Yeah. So the head, I'm going to talk about what head means. Head does not mean what we think it means when we read First Corinthians 11. Um, I've said that before, but as you see in this lesson, if you go back to the live video, it's probably uploading now. We looked at where the head of household terminology came from, what it actually means, what it has nothing to do with, and I'm giving credible sources and I'm reading them, as the video went along. So with that being said, I'm not going to be here much longer. Um, oh yeah, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt. Hey, when the Most High is for me, who can be against me? And if you're against me, I'm cool. I'm confident. I got faith of where my assurance comes from and where my protection comes from. I'm gonna be hiding out in the secret pavilion of my father's tabernacle. So, with that being said, shalom, shalom. Love y'all. Y'all continue to have a good and blessed night. I know the Hebrews to Negroes video. What was the movie premiere going on right now, and a lot of people at the convention and have the time, you know what I mean? And so praise the Most High for that. I think we need to do more of that, and hopefully more of that stuff comes, to the West Coast, or maybe we can start implementing things like that here on the West Coast, right? All right. So part one, we already got that out the way. Part two is coming. So from what we brought out in part one, y'all know part two it's gonna be real. It's gonna be real interesting. All right. So shalom, shalom. Love y'all. I'm ending the stream.